Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back. Or if you're new here, welcome. Bit of an update. So the A92 video that I posted, that was from work 4 weeks ago, and the reason I was in such a rush to get all that done is that thing has decided it doesn't want to run anymore. So crank trigger issue. So I'm pretty sure the magneto and the distributor's dead. So I tried to put a spare one in there, but the plug on it is the factory plug on my distributor, and then the wiring limb that's in there, it has a Deutsch plug on it because, you know, old plugs and so on and so forth. So this one is basically out of commission right now. So currently I was in a rush. We got this one. So being in a rush, I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do to it before it got on the road. So today I'm going to go through and just do some things that I wanted to do to it in the first place, such as fix this bonnet, as it has a bit of a problem. So the bolt on this side here, the mount for it's busted. I tried fixing it with silicone. It didn't hold. This one did, so it doesn't lift on this side anymore, but it still lifts here. So I don't have the one for there, I don't have the corner one here, and I don't have one there. So what I'm going to do is get myself some sticky tape, some double-sided tape here, and we're going to tape it down the whole way around, just so it creates a barrier as well, so it doesn't wear through the bonnet. As you can see, my bonnet's dirty at the moment, so we're going to have to clean that up. It's even worse underneath, because you want good adhesion, so we have to do that. The other thing is these mud flaps. So as you can see here, I don't have a bolt in the bottom, and it's the same on the other side, and they kind of just flap around, and I don't really like it. They've been like that for years. I could put like a spacer in there and re-bolt it in. This side's a little bit worse. It's torn out, as you can see. I could probably put a spacer on there and make it work, but I don't want to. I'm going to pull them off, and we're going to see what it looks like without them. But otherwise, this is it currently. Another thing I want to do is reseal these weather shields and put some tape on there as well to reseal them so that they actually keep water out, because they currently sort of don't. I also want to spray paint these. I do have some paint for it. As you can see, they're starting to wear away on the paint and everything like that. So it's just little things like that, like this door handle looks gross like that, and it's something small, it's something I can do, so you know, why not? But yeah, just for today, probably work on those mud guards and the bonnet scoop. Yeah. Alrighty, so this is my first voiceover ever, but I felt like this is probably the best thing to do. Unfortunately, I do lose a bit of footage here with laying the tape down, but what I'm doing here mostly is just making sure both surfaces are clean and prepped. I'm just going to use some wax and grease remover here as well, and then we're going to make sure everything is properly clean on both the top and the bottom of the bonnet scoop, and that way we can make sure that we have proper adhesion of the double-sided tape. Yeah, now look, I'll admit, not my best work. Probably clean it up a little bit more there, and the back's pretty good, but it doesn't flap anymore, doesn't come up, so I like it. Now hopefully it'll stay like that, because I mean 3M double-sided tape is supposed to be pretty good. So now we'll get to the mud flaps, I guess. Alright, now the easy thing to do would be take off that wheel and get to that one remaining bolt that you can't quite see up in there, but it's right about there, and do it that way. However, I'm lazy, so I'm just going to use a 10mm on a stubby and just send it. Alright, so one side off so far. And quite honestly, I already think it looks better. No, that definitely looks better. I have to put the side skirt back on though. But yeah, I'm liking that. It's a good look. And voila, we now no longer have mud flaps. Well, I think it looks better. I mean, I gotta wash the car, but I think in much better look for it. Look at that, looks good. Alright, so we're out here. The 32 has been getting harder and harder to start. I think it's the plugs, because when it does start it does blow black smoke, and it will do until it gets warm. These are the plugs that were in the car when it got tuned, so I haven't ever replaced them, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull the plugs. I don't think I've got a spare set here, but look, at the very least we can, you know, check them, see if they're okay. Let's see. So we're just going to pull that bracket off and have a look at our plugs there. But yeah, I think they're cooked, so we're gonna have a look. Alright, so as you can see, every single one of them is pretty severely fouled, so definitely up for some new plugs. But yeah, I'm gonna have to grab some. They're not expensive, so I'm just gonna go grab some. Alright, well, I got some new plugs, so I'm just gonna quickly zip those back in and we'll give it a start and see how well it starts. Hopefully it doesn't try and stall out like previously. Alright, plugs back in, get these back in, and then we'll just give her a quick start, eh? Hopefully. Like that. And nobody actually has all of the bolts in here. Everybody only has the 3. I've never even seen all the bolts in there. And just like that. Alrighty, now let's see if this fixes our hard to start and poor idle issues. Come on. I can hear the ECU clicking, which means the battery's not working properly. Yeah, that sounds like a flat battery, which kind of makes sense. I don't really drive this thing too much. Let's give it a jump and see. Alright, so we're hooked up but not started, so let's see if this helps along enough. There you go. Oh, look at that, good idle. So yeah, flat battery. I'll have to charge the battery up, but little bit of black smoke come out the back of it, but I have a feeling that's due to the fact that there's still probably unburnt fuel in the cylinder, so let's give it a rev and see. Nope, where is it there? Yeah, nice black smoke. Still not great, so we have some issues. But at least it's starting quickly now. fuely. Also, it does have a temp limiter on it, so I can only rev it to a certain RPM when it's cold. So I can't just absolutely blast the shit out of it, but you know, I can just so yeah, that's its rev limiter. But yeah, might be because I'm low on fuel, might be because I need fresh fuel, but oh well, we'll have a look. I gotta go take it to Brock's house anyway, so it's gonna get some fresh fuel I think when we do that, and then some stabilizer so it can sit. But anyway, next video will be next week. Not sure when, but at some point. So yeah.